You don't always need some fancy equipment and whatnot to garden. This is my seed starting room. I'm just raising my um, hooks up a couple of notches. Hopefully, one, two, that'll be enough to have them clear. Oh, goodness. The plants, for some reason, when they decided to stall out on germinating, and then all of a sudden jumped up to the sky. I think that's uneven. That one back there doesn't seem like it's up as high. And I guess no, that's the side where I put the peppers. It has to be up higher. I'll probably end up readjusting this again. Just because I don't want to keep having my back turned to you guys. What the heck did I do? It's not going up. I'm going the wrong direction? What the heck? I'm not challenged that way. Maybe that's the one. I think it's because I'm talking and not focusing on what I'm doing. That means this one needs to come up now. I think today I will add my other new set of lights, or what I could do is take the set that's down here and add them to um, this row. And then there will be eight rows of lights here, and then put the new set down here. Now it sounds like a bit excessive, but the way that these lights work, when you turn them on, they're all on, and then you can reduce what you don't want, and they go in a row. So I would need to take those and put them up here, or else I'll be controlling two sets at the same time to get these lights to be all on, or those lights and those lights to be off, or vice versa. So I need to just take all of these and put them up here, just move everything down. And then do the same exact thing with the new set of 8 strips on this one. Because I push it on push it on, let me turn it off. Turn it back on, push it on 12 hours. It has a built-in timer, so I don't need to use this timer at the plug. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to put my plants back up here just because today is an overcast day. And I still think I need to put these lights down just a little lower. I put them up too high. You want them to be close to your plants, and I did have them close, like right here, and a lot of the plants were growing up past the lights. So I figured, well, let me raise them without having the tray in there to see how far the plants, how close the source needed to be. It was kind of hard to adjust it. And this is just an old entertainment center that was in my son's room. This used to be my son's room, and I'm slowly converting it into my plant room. The bed's still over there so that if we do have guests, they have a place to sleep. But there's a window over here that has a rack in front of it so it gets natural sun. That's a south exposure window. It's one of the rare things about this house. This bedroom has a south window and an east window. The bathroom next here, behind this wall, has a south window. The next space that has a south window is my stairway. right? And then the room in the front up here has 3 windows in the bay which face west. Then we have my bedroom that has the bay windows that face north, and then the other front bedroom, which is my craft studio, my sewing studio, um, it has a bay of 3 windows on a turret on the northwest corner of the room. So I have this room and the bathroom with southern exposure. I wish when they moved this house here, I wished they had put in a different location first off because this neighborhood has fallen apart. But I wished they had oriented the house, boom, just the opposite way. Then all of that side of the house, my dining room, my living room, my bedroom, the sewing room, would have southern exposure windows. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But you play the hand that you're dealt, and we make it work. So I'm going to lower this down. I already checked them. They are plenty moist. They don't need any water. I gave them 2 cups of water each tray, 2 cups of water yesterday. Now at the bottom, I have 2 more trays that have been on heat mat so that I can start some more seeds today. This time I'm not going to do the single seed challenge on those 2 because it was a little bit annoying to wait for one seed to germinate. All these are single seed and they're mostly doing well. But I need some action. Plus, I've got 2 trays over in the window that have, let's see, they're empty. There's no soil in it yet. But they have the little pots that I got from the dollar store, Dollar Tree. I think 12 come in a sleeve for $1.25. And this holds 18. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. Yep. This holds 18. So these will be for starting some other plants like my squash and some nasturtium. Things that don't really like to be manipulated too much. I have the 72 cell trays outside that I will be starting some other flowers and things in, and my herbs. It's a mix. Some herbs get started inside, some get started outside. I just go through according to what the packages say and start them accordingly. I pollinated the pepper plant yesterday. I've got lots of flowers, so they'll be gearing up for my next round of pepper production. And I wanted to go outside and burn things in my fire pit today because yesterday was a Master Gardener volunteer day. It was freezing out there. We worked on the north end of the building and it just was freezing. The wind was strong. It started sleeting on us. I was like, okay, after about an hour and a half, I called it. I said, let's just go, guys. Let's go. Because I work with a lot of older people in our group, and I did not want anybody out there getting sick. I'm like, let's just go inside. Let's go. And so, but there were 9 of us, and I have a group of 17, including myself. And there were 9 of us, and one volunteer was an intern, and she's not in our group, so I'm going to reach out to her to ask her would she like to be in our group because on our team for the shade garden because this is the second time I've seen her volunteer to help us, so I'm going to see if she wants to actually be included in all the things that we're doing. She's such a sweet person. She said she lives in an apartment, and that's why she loves to come out to volunteer with us because she gets a chance to work in the soil. And that's what it's about. Getting your hands in the soil. Yesterday was Earth Day. Mother Nature was not kind to us. She's not kind again today. Like I said, I wanted to do the burn pile and I already have myself motivated. Like it's 34 degrees out there. It's cold. It's damp. I'm going to go burn that pile of sticks that's in there so I can have that potash for, am I saying it right? I don't know. I'll check Google. Potash, the ashes, okay? The wood ashes. I'm going to take that and, put it in a container from my garden. I always do. Sometimes I spread it directly on it. This time I already know what's going where, so I will only put it in the beds that actually require it for the crops that I'm growing. And excuse me, dry. I haven't had anything to drink yet. Oh, I'm not gonna put the fan on them today. I might for maybe an hour and then turn it off. But that's the stems are pretty strong, but they get stronger every time they are exposed to a breeze, so that when you take them outside, they don't get limp biscuit and break. Because Mother Nature's wind is way stronger than what a fan will put out. Oh, back to what I was saying. I called the burn information line that we have. It's through the fire department, and you're supposed to call them in the morning to see what they say. Usually they say no fire can contain leaves, business waste, garbage, or prohibited materials. Today is a burn day. Guess what it said today? Due to the weather conditions, today is not a burn day. My luck. I'm tempted to do it anyway because when they say burn day, they're more speaking on just somebody having a pile of something and burning it. Mine is in a bowl I got 2 concrete blocks in the yard. My pedestal is on it, the fire bowl's on that, and then my sticks. And then once the fire goes down, I put the cage over it. So it is considered a contained recreational fire. Those are always allowed. And that is how I get around the city's code of burning, because I treat it as a recreational fire, not this huge out of control bonfire. My hose is right there and ready to go should any stray flames, come through and land on the ground. But like I said, it's not dry out. It rained yesterday. Plus, we get condensation, so the ground is wet. But I have the hose just in case. But here's the main thing. My neighbor over here, the new neighbor, she doesn't care. I don't even think she knows what the burn regulations are because I saw them burning a whole bunch of stuff the other day, and it was all against the regulation, and I didn't care. Let them do their thing. If they're managing it, they're paying attention to it, you know, that's fine. And her boyfriend was watching, as opposed to the lady that lived there previously. She would call the fire department on any of us that had a fire going. Yet she would be the one that would have a fire similar to the new lady that contained all kinds of BS that was against regulation and have the flames up to high heaven while her shed is right there that had a motorcycle, um, gas cans, lawnmower, the whole nine right there, and did not give a crap that that shed sits right next to the fence that is my property line, and then my house is like 4 feet from that, 6 feet from that, and could go up in flames. She didn't care, but she will call on you when you had a fire that was within the code. So I don't have to worry about her calling. So that means I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna start my fire and I'm gonna be right out there with it. and I'll have my hose, and it is going to be contained because it's going to be in a covered burn receptacle. And I've got to get something done because I can't see doing anything else outside. It's super cold. Um, and I got to get out here because it's already, I'm looking at like I have a watch on. When I came up here, it was 7:20, so it's probably 7:45 now. I'm gonna go downstairs, clean my dish, wash the dishes because I fell asleep without washing dishes last night. So I'll get my kitchen clean, eat my breakfast, go outside and do work. I will probably record a few progress clips here and there, but I'm not gonna just let the camera roll because that's a lot of stuff to have to edit through. And I've been recording videos, sadly to say, for at least 4 or 5 years. And I think I've only put out 6 videos since that time, during that time. So sad, I know. I don't like editing. And some people don't like to watch an unedited video. They want it to be some studio production. Well, I'm not a studio here. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You either watch me or you don't. Um, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. There's a bird out there on the neighbor's roof, gutter, trying to build a nest, and it's not gonna work. And I was just like, come on, bird, figure it out. Anyway, I'm done rambling. I came to check on these things, and I'm going to go get my day started. I hope you guys have a great day. Um, But keep watching. Don't click now. Keep watching because I will be including more footage after I eat my breakfast. Okay?